Hey Fruit Faces, it is Clary Berry. Sorry about this crazy lighting, but yeah, I'm driving home from my parents' house. Just had a nice big bowl of pasta. Usually I'll have a couple of bowls of pasta, but I know you guys are like, what? I thought you were raw. Well, I kind of started to eat all this tofu, and then I just was so busy and didn't, make eating the priority that it needed to be, and, got too undercarbed and ended up having... Past 2 days I've had some, today I had pasta, but I also had like some tortillas and hummus, just kind of quick stuff that I just made that split-second decision to go ahead and have. And I tell you what, last night was the main, I was eating the tofu. I actually had like a whole block of tofu the night before last, and I felt pretty okay on that. That was fine. I was having it still with, it was meeting my criteria of being just a part of, a meal that was mostly raw. And so that was kind of fine, and I still even considered myself raw that day. But it was the next day where I went ahead and had this hummus and tortilla, and it was like, there's no getting around it. I totally messed up. And my mood has been like, I would say, along with the bloating, that's definitely my number one side effect, I feel like. It makes sense to me because I feel like my liver is probably, having a lot of stuff that I haven't been having, and it's filtering a lot of stuff through. And when you have liver kind of issues, it usually shows in mood, in anger and different things like that. Not that I've been like super angry, but I've just kind of been like a little bit not myself lately. Definitely, I would say noticeably like lower, than I have been. And, it's an issue. It's an issue with me today. I don't like being, in a bad mood. And again, I wouldn't say I'm like in the worst mood ever, like horribly irritable or anything like that. It's just that like after being so high, for weeks, it's just like, oh God, this is crazy. Like, I don't want to feel like this. When you fail on raw, like just use it as a learning experience. When you fail at all, you want to use it as a learning experience, because failure is not a failure unless you like repeat it, or unless you don't learn anything from it. And every time you fail on raw or whatever, you're just making it, unless you totally give up, you're just essentially, letting yourself, know the reasons why you don't want to stay cooked food anymore. And that's exactly what I'm doing. It's like I said, very much bloated and things like that. Definitely the mood is sticking out to me today, and I don't like it. I want to feel good. I want to feel happy, and I think that my body got used to that and it is trying to tell me, it doesn't like these cooked foods. But the pasta was good, and like I said, I'm not eating as much of it as I used to eat, so that's kind of, I guess, a good thing in a way. But yeah, lots of studying to go do, so I'm going to go do that. I actually did buy some beer. I don't really know why I bought it. I might end up I did have some wine today too. So yeah, it's just different, because I really don't crave the alcohol very much at all. I kind of bought some yesterday on a whim, and I'm not even buying like 12 packs or anything anymore. I just bought a couple, handful of ones at the gas station. But anyway, hopefully I can get some studying done. Got a good day of baseball tomorrow and more studying, and then back to the work week. So yeah, crazy lifestyle. Anyway, talk to you guys soon. Love you.